I guess our some more news for you, so let's get started. First off, the Bengals are firing their defensive coordinator Lou Anarumo. So yeah, no real surprise here with how bad our defense was. With how Burrow and offense did in the year, they probably end up saving Zach Taylor's job. We'll see. But yeah, Anarumo was gone. The Bengals will be searching for a new DC. Then we got a head coach firing. The Jaguars are firing head coach Doug Peterson. He's 56. He posted 22 and 29 record and one playoff appearance in 3 seasons as the Jags head coach. General manager Trent Baalke, however, is staying. So yeah, I'm not surprised Pearson's gone. The Jaguars were terrible this year, and they had decent expectations, especially after all, and didn't help. They did terrible in the end of the year last year as well. I am surprised they're keeping Baalke because it's like with how bad of a year he had. Like Baalke's been there for a while. Just clean house, hire a new decent, just hire a new head coach, hire a new GM. Must start out fresh. But they're keeping Baalke, and Pearson is out. Pearson did win a Super Bowl with the Eagles in 2018. That's how it went well. The Bengals star wide receiver Jamar Chase is secured the triple count. He has 127 receptions, 1,708 yards, and 17 touchdowns. So he's become the first wide receiver to accomplish milestone since Cooper Kupp in 2021. Just 18th wide receiver to do it since NFL started tracking the stat back in 1932. I think he's the fourth since 2000. But yeah, congrats to him. He had a really good year. So yeah, didn't make the playoffs, but which makes it even more insane because when Cup did a few years ago, look, Rams ended up winning the Super Bowl that year. Nope, not for Chase. Then Dolphins All-Pro wide receiver Tyreek Hill. They suggested they prefer to be traded out of Miami this offseason. This is what he said in the post-game press conference after the loss to the Jets. This is my first time I've been in the playoffs. Man, Hill said post-game, I'm opening the door. I'm out, bro. It's been great playing here, but at the end of the day, I gotta do what's best for my career. I'm too much of a competitor to just be out there. Hill, he is 30. He's trying to revise deal, and I guess that keeps him under team control through 2026 season. So obviously, Dolphins have to trade him. Even if so, we'll see what happens. That'd be a big loss. Like, I guess hey, Hill, he should have stayed with the Chiefs. Look how great they've done since he left. But yeah. And then Giants rookie wide receiver Malik Neighbors has set a single season franchise record for most receptions in a season with 109. Set the NFL rookie wide receiver receptions record. So not just rookie reception record because Brock Bowers has it now. He is rookie wide receiver because Bowers is a tight end. Congrats on having a great year. Kind of crazy he did that with terrible quarterback play. Like imagine if he had decent quarterback play. Like imagine how good he could have been this year. See what Giants give to him, pass him, guy get to throw it to him next year. We'll see what happens. And the Patriots have fired head coach Gerard Mayo. He is out in New England after just one season as head coach. The past one 4-13. Probably was only get fired anyways, but I'm sure Pats are even more mad at Mayo because they cost him the number one pick by winning against the Bills backups. So it's just like, congrats, you just cost yourself number one pick. So yeah, maybe they'll still get Travis Hunter. It's going to be tough now that I'm number one because obviously they're not taking quarterback. They have May. Mayo's gone. We'll see what they have bring as their coach. Might be Mike Vrabel, one of their former players. That maybe they had fired Mayo quickly just so they could try to get Vrabel because he was getting interviews because Mayo literally got fired in the middle of the day yesterday. Like their game was over and he got fired a couple hours later. And then with the Patriots win, the Titans have clinched the number one pick in the 2025 NFL draft. So they pick a number one. They should be taking a quarterback. And if you don't think there's a quarterback should take number one in this draft class, the Titans should be quarterback. They need to get rid of Will Levis. So we'll see what happens there. The Giants are keeping head coach Brian Daboll and GM Joe Schoen. I like them keeping Daboll. Like he helped them get a playoff win a couple seasons ago. I would have liked them to get rid of Schoen, but obviously that's not up to me. That's up to their owner. And then for the first time in 8 years, the Denver Broncos are going to the playoffs. The last playoff game was Super Bowl 50, where they won over the Carolina Panthers. So that tells you how long ago that was. That was when the Panthers won 15-1 with Cam Newton. Before they had McCaffrey, before they had DJ Moore. But yeah. and then who were both needing Denver lost to sneak into the last playoffs. The Bengals and Dolphins are both eliminated from playoff contention. Then even if the Broncos did lose against Chiefs backups, because Broncos blew out the Chiefs backups, Dolphins lost, so it wouldn't matter there. Bengals, obviously, they had won, but obviously it didn't matter. The Bucs safety Jordan Whitehead was involved in an automobile accident yesterday and suffered injuries significant enough for the team to place him on the non-football injury list. So the season's most likely over. Hopefully everything ends up being okay with them. We'll see what happens. Then no more real NFL news. It's just playoff times, place each other, what day, and all that. So yeah, here are playoff matchups. All the times I've listed are in Eastern time, if you're wondering. So yeah, the first one is number 5 Chargers at number 4 Texans. That'll be Saturday at 4:30 p.m. They didn't play each other this year, so we don't know how they play each other against each other. Chargers blew out the Raiders, which isn't saying much, but hey, they still won. Texans, they beat Titans. So we'll see. It's just like Titans also have Davis Mills in, so it's like some of these playoff teams do not really play some of their starters because they were locked at a seed and they don't want to risk injury to any of them. But yeah, there's our first one. The next one is number 6 Steelers at number 3 Ravens. So the two AFC North teams face each other. It is that Saturday at 8 p.m. They have split the season series 1-1. Their most recent matchup, the Ravens won. So we'll see how the playoff game goes. It is in Baltimore, so that'd be big. They have that home field advantage. Baltimore's looking good lately. Pittsburgh has been struggling a lot lately ever since they clinched that winning record. Seems like that's what happens to Pittsburgh a lot, like the past few years. Like once they get that winning record, Tom's just like, got what I wanted. I got that winning record. We'll see what happens. AC North teams always play each other good, especially in the playoffs. Seems like. The next one is number 7 Broncos and number 2 Bills. Then that is Sunday at 1 p.m. No head-to-head this year, so they didn't play each other. Broncos blew out the Chiefs backups. Bills backups lost to the Patriots. So it's like neither team really. Broncos obviously did, but like Broncos, they were playing a lot of backups. Bills, they didn't play any of their starters, so the Bills have a week of rest. We'll see what happens. Broncos are looking to become the second 7 seed to ever move on to the second round. Bills are trying not to be a second number 2 seed, never to move on to the divisional round. We'll see what happens. And then our first NFC matchup, the number 7 Packers at number 2 Eagles. That is Sunday at 4:30 p.m. Eagles won week 1 all the way back in week 1 in Brazil, 34-29. Jordan Love did get injured late in that game. Well, sounds like he's gonna be good to play this week. He did injure his throwing arm against the Bears. We'll see. I don't know for sure, but doesn't look very good. Like Christian Watson's only playing either, though. It's like that did not look like a very good injury. You'll see. See how they do. Packers are number 17 for back years. They did beat the Cowboys number 7 seed last year. So we'll see. Maybe they can beat the number 2 seed NFC East team again. Then our next one is number 6 Commanders at number 3 Buccaneers, and that will be Sunday night at 8:15 p.m. Buccaneers won all the way back in week 1, 37-20. So yeah, back-to-back playoff matchups where they face each other all the way back in week 1. We'll see how it goes. Yes, the Bucs blew them up, Commanders, but I just said it with the Eagles want to win. Just like, yes, they beat them, but that was all the way back in week 1. A lot of things can change. Injuries happen. Teams just gel together better because they get to know each other better. So we'll see what happens there. Bucks don't have a big guy in Chris Godwin anymore. And Commanders, like they've like James Daniels had all rookie year to get better. Like not every rookie does great week 1. So we'll see what happens there. And our last matchup of the wild card round is number 5 Vikings and number 4 Rams, and that's Monday night at 8:15 p.m. Rams won back in week 8, 30-20 on Thursday Night Football. So we'll see how this goes. It's kind of funny because when the Vikings, they last played each other week 8, the Vikings came off a loss to the Lions. Obviously, it won't be on a short week this time. The Vikings didn't have T.J. Hawkinson or Blake Cashman that game. They they also didn't have Cam. They had backup David Questenberry as their starting left tackle for the second half because Darius got injured. We'll see. Rams are pretty healthy. The Rams didn't play most of their starters this week. They already trimmed G. Vikings played everybody because they were trying to get the number 1 seed out, so they didn't work out for them. So we'll see how it goes. Darnold did not look very good at all against Lions. So we'll see. Yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you have a good one.